the cell. So, first we will see that what is a cell and who discovered it. So, basically, the cell is the structural and fundamental unit of life. So, and it was discovered by whom? By Robert Hooke. So, he was the first biologist who discovered this cell. So now we will read what is a cell and what does it mean. So all organisms are made up of cells. They may be made up of a single cell, and when they are made up of single cells, we call them what? Unicellular organisms. Or they may be made up of many cells, and when they are made up of many cells, we call them what? Multicellular organisms. So mycoplasmas are the smallest known cells. Cells are the building blocks of all living beings. So what does this mean? This means that the cells are the building blocks of whom? Of all living beings, which includes the humans as well as the animals. They provide the structure to the body and convert what? The nutrients taken from the food into energy. So when we eat our food, the nutrients it contains, it converts them into energy. So next, what is a cell biology? The study of cells from the basic structure to the functions of every cell organelle is called what? Cell biology. Next, here we have the structure of the cell. So this is the structure of the cell and consists of many things. What are those? Centrosome, cytoplasm, then cell membrane, lysosome, nucleus, and many more, as it is like shown in the diagram. And these things play an important role in the cell. And basically this vacuole, mitochondria, nuclear membrane, this all are present where? Inside the cell. So although the cell may be very small in size, but it contains many important things inside it, and these parts always do very important tasks. Okay, next. Now we will see what are the characteristics or the features of cells. Firstly, it is written that cells provide structure and support to the body of an organism. So this means that cell is providing what? Cell is providing structure and also what? Support to the body of an organism. So without cells we can't even imagine a life, right? Because cells are very much important and it is providing what? Structure. And without the cells, the structure of a human body will not be there. And if there is no structure, then who would provide the support to the body? So cells are very important as it provide what? Structure, and it support the body of an organism. Not only human beings, but also what? But also the animals. Now the second point. The cell interior is organized into different individual organelles surrounded by a separate membrane. So it means that internally the interior of the cell is organized into different individual organelles, kinds of various individual organelles, and it is surrounded by what? A different separate membrane, right? Next we have the nucleus. As we have seen in the previous slide, the structure of the cell, there we have seen that it contains what? It contains the nucleus. Now we will see that what is this nucleus. So the nucleus, major organelle. What? The nucleus is the major organelle. It holds the genetic information necessary for reproduction and cell growth. So this nucleus, which is present inside the cells, holds what? Genetic information it is holding, which is very much important, and it is necessary for reproduction as well as cell growth. So for cell growth and for reproduction, this nucleus is very much important, and this nucleus is contained inside the cell. Now, next, every cell has one nucleus and membrane brown organelles in the cytoplasm. So every cell is containing only one nucleus only. So as we have seen, see here it contains only one nucleus only, right? And membrane brown organelles in the cytoplasm. So then we have what? Mitochondria. So what is mitochondria? As we have seen over here, this is mitochondria, and mitochondria are double membrane bound organelles, is mainly responsible for what? Is mainly responsible for the energy transactions vital for the survival of the cells. This mitochondria is what? A double membrane bound organelle, and it is mainly responsible for energy transaction. For energy transaction, this mitochondria is very much important. So it is an energy thing. The energy thing is done by this mitochondria, and this it is very important for the survival of the cell. Next, lysosome. Lysosome does the function that is digest unwanted materials in the cell. There may be some unwanted materials also, which is like needed to be digested or it is to be removed, and this main function is done by whom? The lysosome. So lysosome function is also very much important inside the cell, right? At last we have the endoplasmic reticulum. What is the function of it? Plays a significant role in the internal organization of the cell by synthesizing selective molecules and processing, directing and sorting them to their appropriate location. So this endoplasmic reticulum also plays a significant as well as important role in the internal organization. In the organization, this endoplasmic reticulum is playing an important role. So these are the main characteristics of the cell: the nucleus, then the mitochondria, lysosome, and the endoplasmic reticulum. Okay, these are the main characteristics of the cell. And then we are coming to the last part, that is the types of cell. So although all the cells looks the same, right, and just only when it contains one cell, it is called unicellular, and when it contains many cells, more than one cell, is called multicellular. But there are also types of cells. What are the two types of cells? The two types of cells are prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cells. These are based on what? These are basically based on the cellular structure. So according to the cellular structure, the cells are divided into two types, the prokaryotes and the eukaryotes. So this is all about the cell. So thank you so much. That's it.